Right. We want to bring people in from breakout rooms that are ready to go.
You can.
All right. Mr. Boffman, you can bring in the people you're ready for.
Okay.
Mr. Boston, are they gonna be like really quick dismissals or anything that I can do real quick? Cause I gotta take a recess and go to Millhouse's docket too.
Okay, so what I have is 1, 2, 3 guilty pleas, 4 guilty pleas, and that's it.
Oh, well, let's do it.
Can you help me? I'm unable to the device that I'm on, I'm unable to you know, have all those things that I can normally do as a co-host. Would you bring out the following people, please, and thank you? Menelik Burnside, Brock Bork, Tenisha Bolton.
Wait, you may have to slow down, Mr. Bachman. You gotta get up. You gotta get what you're saying.
I don't even have a host anymore.
Oh, wait a minute. I have to give him host.
Okay.
I'll give you both.
Good morning, Judge. I don't know what just happened where I got offline. I don't know what just.
I don't know what's happening either. It looks like the courtroom clerk is the co-host,
Okay.
but it's not allowing me to make. It's not allowing me to make anybody host. So who's the host?
Interesting.
One moment.
Yeah, this is strange.
Host has open breakout rooms. Did you just open breakout rooms? You went live, so you had to have hosting capabilities when you went live.
I was, yeah.
And then it kicked you out.
Yeah.
We may have to, because I can't do anything but pin people on my side, and it says that the courtroom clerk is the co-host when he should be the host right now. I'm gonna rename myself just so that I can see what I can and cannot do.
Yeah.
Okay, so that worked.
Okay.
And I'm gonna rename myself again because I don't want people to just know my first name readily available. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave because it seems like before I got here, everything was fine. It looks like I threw everything off, so I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
And I don't necessarily have to log in.
Chat. Oh, reclaim. Okay, I'll reclaim host. Now I have it. Okay.
You have it?
Yeah.
You think I can log back in or no?
You can log back in now. And
all right, so give Bachman co-host.
Give Bachman co-host.
And just close the breakout rooms and you'll have to reopen.
Okay.
Just close them on.
Oh, we do have an change.
I decided to do my docket, so I'll be back. He thinks I was just coming in and do something to log in so that I can log into Zoom.
You want?
Then Bill House's courtroom, we let her know that.
Good morning, Attorney Boffman.
Good morning.
And I'll be down and let them know that I'm doing my docket.
Okay.
So explain to them that I'm doing her docket today, but
I'm calling 340.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right, just want to let you know. You're welcome. Bye. Okay.
So I don't need to be co-host.
All right, I'll just let you in.
If everyone can please mute your phones. Did I just? All right. I think I closed up. I was trying to mute somebody. And close myself up.
Okay.
Oh, this is somebody. There you are, okay. All right. Yeah.
Cost benefit analysis.
Uh-huh. What about? Can open the court. All right. 36th District Court in the state of Michigan is now in session with the Honorable Tenisha Yancey presiding. While court is in session, there will be no talking, sleeping, lying down, driving, wearing of head garments unless for religious purposes, chewing of gum, or reading any materials. Proper attire is required. Thank you and good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning and good morning to all of you. Please keep your phones on mute until your case is called. Once your case is called, you will be required to unmute and turn your camera on at that time and only at that time. Until then, I do see quite a few people who are not on mute. If you're able to put yourself on mute, please do so. If not, we will do it for you momentarily.
Batista. Oh, he's getting a new date. I already have him. So
I had everything.
yeah, Batista and Clifton Brown.
Ready on the Baldwin matter?
Yes.
Oh, okay. One moment, please. Let me just make sure that I have all the here.
And also have Bolton is also ready. That's also good to play.
Who was that talking?
Attorney Aaron Ogletree.
Oh, okay, all right. Thank you, Counselor. I didn't realize I had two house counsels, so I apologize for that.
Yeah, I'm floating today between two courtrooms.
I am too, so I'm gonna try to do these really quickly, and then I may have to take a brief recess before I get to yours. So if you have somewhere else you need to be, please feel free to do so. And do we have your phone number, Counselor, so that we can reach out to you if we need to?
I can put it in the chat.
Okay. So I will contact you when I'm ready to proceed on your matters. All right. Now calling the People versus Lothair Baldwin, ticket number P 999-594, count 1, driving while license suspended, repeat offender, count 2, driving unregistered untitled vehicle, ticket number P 101-5042, 1 count of parked motor vehicle on grassy area of a park, 1 count of failure to display a valid operator's license not on person, ticket number SP 116-0978, count 1, improper plate, count 2, driving while license suspended, and count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Aaron Ogletree on behalf of Baldwin.
Starting with the attorney.
Aaron Ogletree on behalf of Mr. Baldwin.
Okay, oh, thank you, Mr. Ogletree. And Mr. Baughman, I'm sorry, I should have found out which ones were actually yours, but Mr. Baldwin, will you state your name for the record?
My name is Lothair Baldwin.
Thank you, Mr. Baldwin. Today is the date and time set for an arraignment. Mr. Ogletree, how are we proceeding today?
Yeah, the prosecution is giving an offer. They're saying if he pleads to fail to display and improper plates, they'll dismiss the balance. He wishes to avail himself to the offer.
The improper plate ticket, he's pleading as is,
Uh,
as charged.
Yes,
Okay, and what was the other?
failed to display in regards to ticket ending in 422.
422, one moment. Do we have this right up from the prosecutor?
The prosecution had originally, the write-up the prosecutor originally gave was the parking grass, the number one on page one of the docket.
I'm sorry, I'm not understanding anything you're saying right now. Say it again.
So I don't know if he did a write-up in regards to change, originally offered failed display and then a 6-month delayed sentence in regards to parking on the grass. And then Mr. Baldwin refused that because he said he's not guilty of parking on the grass. So then the prosecutor said he would do the improper plates instead of the parking on the grass ticket.
Okay. Okay. All right. Mr. Baldwin, you had an opportunity to talk to counsel and you understood and they explained your rights
Yeah.
and you understood your rights?
Well, all I was told is either I can settle this today or come back the end of March. I don't want to do that.
Did you understand your rights, sir?
Yes, I understand my right.
Okay. And did anyone promise you, force you, or threaten you to take this plea today?
No.
Are you taking this plea on your own free will?
Yes, I am.
You're taking this plea because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
And you understand that by taking this plea today that you're waiving your right to a trial?
Yes, I do.
Understanding that you would still like to enter a guilty plea?
Will you repeat that?
And understanding that you're waiving your right to a trial, would you still like to enter a plea of guilty?
Yes, I would.
Okay. Mr. Ogletree, stipulate to probable cause on dismissals?
Yes.
And do you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket for factual basis?
Correct, I do.
All right. So the court will enter a guilty plea for the failure to display, Mr. Baldwin. That will be, one moment. That will be a fee of $220 in that matter. How long will you need to make that payment?
Your
I don't
Honor,
have it anymore. I
I'm
don't.
sorry.
I don't.
Wait, one second.
I'm sorry.
Who's all speaking right now? Mr. Ogletree, did you have something you needed to say, Mr. Ogletree?
yeah, I was just going to ask in regard, he was asking if the amount could be waived in terms of fine. He said he served 14 months in jail recently for a matter that he was found not guilty of. So he's asking if any fine or cost could be waived.
When were you in jail? Mr. Baldwin, when were you in jail?
I sat in jail from April 10th, 2021 to June 24th, 2022.
Are you working currently?
No, I'm not. I'm disabled.
Are you able to do community service?
I'm disabled. I suffer from massive nerve damage. I was shot in the back of the head. Massive nerve damage on the whole right side of my body. I can't do any community service.
Okay, I'm gonna do this as a delayed sentence, Mr. Ogletree. Just to verify, just to give me time to verify that, nothing about his medical history, but just the fact that he had actually been in the jail. Were you in Wayne County Jail?
Yes, I was. I was housed in the infirmary unit.
And for how long were you there?
From April 10th to June 24th. I was found not guilty June 24th, released from the county jail.
And do you remember who your judge was?
Judge Van Houten, if I'm pronouncing her name right, Van Houten.
Oh. Okay. So I'm gonna set this for a delayed sentence. We're gonna come back on April 3rd, 2023. I don't think I did. I'm here. Oh, states right there, we have my phone, and it should be back up.
Okay.
Just come back here on April 10th at 8:35 a.m. to
April
determine.
10th?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
All right, so the court has entered a guilty plea on your behalf for ticket number ending in 5042, count 2, failure to display. Guilty plea entered on ticket number ending in 9781 on your behalf for improper place. All other matters in this case will be dismissed without prejudice. That concludes your matter. We will see you back here on April 10th at 8:35.
Thank you for your time and consideration.
Thank you. Mr. Hoffman, my apologies. Please tell me which ones we have as that you said we're going to be guilty pleas that we can do before I take a recess and go back to Judge Millhouse's courtroom.
Sure, Your Honor. We can start with please and thank you, Dame Anisha Bolton.
Is that the correct pronunciation of your name, Ms. Bolton?
Tenisha Bolton.
Thank you.
Give me a moment. There's quite a few in here. I just want to make sure that we have them all in the file.
Yeah, this one isn't either. This one isn't a default either.
It isn't?
Nope. I don't know. I don't know if this is coming from downstairs.
Mr. Burnside.
No.
Nope. Okay, looks like she motion ran it. And they put her, okay.
I'm sending you a chat, sir.
That's going to be fine. All right. Sir, in order. All right.
Mr. Burnside, I sent you a chat.
Yes, sir.
To the,
Go to more, and under more, you should see chat.
I'm lost.
Yeah.
So you sent me a chat through where? Hello? Hello?
You can look at your phone, at the bottom of your phone, it should be a button that says chat, and you'll see If you click on it, you'll see whatever the check is.
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to whoever the person was that wanted to know how to read their chat. The chat is at the bottom of your screen. It says chat. Click on there and read that.
He got it, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay.
Hmm.
So this one. She's looking for a benchmark for that.
All right. I'm ready to proceed on Ms. Bolton. People versus the Tenisha Bolton, ticket number 114-86121. One count of failure to display. We're here today on a review on that matter. Ticket numbers P1335807. One count of driver license suspended. One count of no proof of insurance. Ticket number 135038211. One count of that failure to display a valid driver's license, operator's license. Ticket number 14446856. One count of no operator's license. Ticket number P1336, scratch that, strike that, P1335761. One count of 31 plus miles over the speed. One count of no receipt or unsigned registration, and one count of passing on the right. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Ma'am, state your name, please.
Dominisha Bolton.
Thank you, and good morning, ma'am.
Hello.
Good morning. There's a date and time set for, it's a review hearing in one matter, several hearings, and then an arraignment on a bench warrant in another matter. Mr. Bachman, how would you like to proceed?
So as to any matters for which we're here for arraignment, please enter a not guilty plea. If there are any warrants, we'd ask that you recall the case, set aside any warrant as the defendant appears here now in Zoom. There is a plea offer. The defendant will plead guilty here now to failure to display and limited access, speeding limited access, 6 to 10 over. For the court's information, the defendant did attend the better driver's course in order to receive that offer today. She's going to waive her rights here and now and plead guilty.
Limited access, how much over?
6 to 10, Your Honor.
Okay, so that's on the speeding, the 31 plus, they gave limited access 6 to 10 over for that one. And then please tell me what the
Thank
other one
goodness,
was.
yes. So it's failure to display on the driver's license offense.
Driver's license offense, failure to display, and we're dismissing all the others?
Dismissing all the others, Your Honor, yes.
And we're looking for the driver's license one. Driving while license suspended,
Yes, Your Honor.
stipulate to probable cause on the dismissals,
So stipulated, thank you.
stipulate to 4 point of the ticket for a factual basis, Mr. Crawford.
As to any civil infractions to which the defendant is pleading responsible here, I stipulate to the complaint.
And you verified that she completed the class, because I did see that she was here last month on that.
Yes, Your Honor, she sent me the certificate. I sent that to Mr. Goss.
All right, and then Ms. Bolton, you had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Bachman, you understood the rights that he gave you, your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone promise you, force you, or threaten you to take the plea today?
No.
You're pleading guilty on your own free will,
Yes.
and you're pleading guilty because you actually are guilty.
Yes.
And you understand that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial.
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to a trial, you would still like to enter a guilty plea?
Yes.
All right, so the court will enter a guilty plea for an amended charge of failure to display on the driving while license suspended, ticket number ending in 65807. That's 5807, ticket number ending in. The fine in that matter would be $220. And then on the, you know what, I may adjust the fine, but the limited access 6 to 10 over, which is a 1-point offense, it's $135 statutorily. Are you working now, Ms. Bolton?
No,
Are you the one, you moved recently out of
Yes.
state?
yes,
Okay, I remember. And not to drive a NASCAR, right? You just moved out of state, right?
no, not to drive NASCAR.
So, I am going to actually waive your FTD ticket for the $220. I'm gonna waive that one. And
Yes.
then you're responsible for paying the $135 statutory fee on the 6 to 10 over.
Yes.
Take you to pay that.
I can pay it today. My aunt says she'll pay it for me.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to set this matter for review on 4/3/23. If your aunt does pay that today or anytime before April 3rd, 2023, then you do not need to show up. But if you, for whatever reason, didn't get it paid by April 3rd, then you need to be here on this Zoom on April 3rd, 2023 at 8:35 a.m.
Okay,
That concludes your matter. You have a good day.
thank you. You have a blessed. How do I, how do
We are
I?
here.
I'm sorry.
I apologize, Ms. Bowden. You do have one other that you are here on a review matter for. But I don't. One moment, let me check this one because I didn't think we had resolved any of your matters the last time we were here. But it's
No.
showing that this is set for review. It may have just been it may be part of the plea. And were you gonna say, how do you pay it, Ms. Bolton?
Yes, ma'am.
www.36districtcourt.org.
Okay, thank you.
You could go there and pay it, but it'll be, you know what, I know that you said that your aunt would pay it today, but it may not be in the system until tomorrow, up to 48 hours.
Okay,
So if you don't see it, I wouldn't even look right away because we don't even have it, we don't have it there just yet, but if you don't see it by the end of today, check in 2 days.
okay,
And on the matter that you were set for a review on,
So it looks like you set aside the disposition on February 8th. Just scheduled it.
okay, so I had already set aside the disposition on this matter. It was a third to display too, so we're gonna dismiss this one as well.
thank you.
All right. Have a
Thank
good
you,
day,
Your
then.
Honor.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Okay.
Take care. Okay.
Your Honor, we ready on Menelik Burnside?
Okay, one moment.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I remember Mr. Burnside too. Now calling ticket number U600-16721. People versus Menelik Burnside. Please, 1 count of dance hall and cabaret failure to obtain a license. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Good morning, Harry Baughman for the defendant. Say your name, please.
Menelik Burnside.
Thank you, Menelik. Or Mr. Burnside, forgive me. The defendant is going to waive rights to any further hearings or trials. He's going to plead guilty, Your Honor. Respectfully, there is a recommendation for a 12-month delayed sentence.
So pleading to the dance hall and cabaret.
Yes, Your Honor.
with the sentence, 3
As
months.
charged.
Oh, no, did you say a 12-day sentence?
12 months, Your Honor, yes.
Mr. Burnside, you had an opportunity to speak to your attorney and he advised you of your rights
Yes, Your Honor.
and you understood those rights.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did anyone promise you, force you, threaten you to plead guilty today?
No, Your Honor.
And you're pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes.
And you understand that by pleading guilty, you'd be giving up your right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
And understanding that you would still like to enter a guilty plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
So turning your attention to April 7th, 2021, will you tell the court what you did that makes you guilty today?
I worked security at a strip club in Detroit, and I did not have a cabaret license at the time.
Okay, so to satisfy counselor?
I'm sorry, yes, I am satisfied, thank you.
Okay. So the court will enter the guilty plea on your behalf of, for the dance hall and cabaret failure to obtain a license. And we will set this for, the fine in this matter will be $220. You will have a 12-month delay sentence. Are you still working in that industry now?
No.
Okay, so you don't need to obtain a license? You don't need
No.
time to obtain your license?
No, I don't. I don't work in the strip club scene anymore.
Good for you. I'm gonna set this out for
March 1st.
March 1st, 2024. Let me make sure. Yeah, that's a Friday. March 1st, 2024. And
Okay.
you just don't pick up any other misdemeanors during this time, or felonies, and this matter will be dismissed on that day.
Alrighty. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Your Honor, are we ready on Andre Bell?
You have them? Okay. All right.
Now calling the people versus Andre Darnell Bell, ticket number P1356099. Count 1, improper plates. Count 2, drive unregistered untitled vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney and Mr. Bell. Is Mr. Bell on?
Yeah.
Mr. Bell, will you turn your camera on?
I'm trying to. It says start video.
And it's not coming on?
No, it's not coming on.
Harry Boffin for the defendant. Sir, state your name for the record.
Andre Bell.
Judge, our plea today is guilty to the improper plates. The other 2 counts will be dismissed. I stipulate to probable cause for that recommendation. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Bell, you had an opportunity to speak to counsel and you understood your rights that were given?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you're pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty today, you'd be waiving your right to a trial?
Yes, I do.
And understanding that you're giving up that right, would you still like to enter a guilty plea?
Yes.
Stipulate to the four corners of the ticket, Mr. Bachman, on factual basis?
So stipulated, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. So the court will enter a plea of guilty on the improper plate and set a fine of $220. Mr. Bell, how long do you need to pay that?
Like 30 days.
All right. You have until April 3rd, 2023 to make that payment.
Okay.
If you do not make it, if you do not make that payment by April 3rd, 2023, you need to appear back here on this Zoom, same Zoom room.
Okay.
On that date, on April 3rd at 8:35 a.m.
Okay.
All right, that concludes your matter. We're all set.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we're now ready on Brent Bork.
One moment, Mr. Bachman.
Of course.
I have one, a retained attorney on that I need to get out of there, got to get out of the courtroom.
Oh.
Now calling the People versus Sarah Elizabeth Beaker, ticket number U 633-84722. One count of dancer and no sexually oriented business employee license. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Clay Miller on behalf of Ms. Beaker, P86291. Ms. Beaker, please state your name for the record.
Sarah Beaker.
Today is the date and time set for a show cause hearing. Mr. Miller, how would you like to proceed?
Well, I haven't had the chance to speak with a prosecutor. Is there one for this courtroom today?
There's usually one for this courtroom. He hasn't been here today. Oh, he was here today. We'll get him back in here for you.
I'll chat that information to counsel.
I'm sorry?
I will chat Mr. Goss's information to counsel. You can contact him.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So Ms. Beaker, we will recall your matter momentarily. You can go place yourself back on mute. If you need to turn your camera off and do anything that's near your phone, feel free to do so. Just be within ear's reach so that you can sit down and be prepared for your case when your case is called.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Bachman, who are we ready on? Bachman.
We're ready on Bork, Your Honor.
On who? Oh,
Bork.
A moment, please.
Yeah, I missed him. Yeah, my fault.
Now calling the People versus Brent Lee Bork, ticket number P1242279, one count of no insurance misdemeanor. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Good morning, Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant. State your name, please, sir.
State your name, sir.
Brent Bork. Mr. Bork is going to waive a right to any further hearings or trials. He wants to resolve this matter today. The prosecutor has offered to resolve if he pleads guilty to the no insurance count, that will be reduced here today to the improper plate. The balance of the cases will be dismissed. I stipulate the probable cause for the dismissals and thank the court.
Okay, there actually isn't any other remaining cases to dismiss. but
That's
we-
true.
Okay, so we will enter a plea of guilty on the failure to display, on amended charge of failure to display.
Yes, Your Honor.
And the fine in that matter will be $220. Mr. Board, how soon will you be able to make that payment?
If I could get 30 days,
You said you can pay it within 30 days?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, so it's due April 3rd, 2023. If you do not make that payment by April 3rd, 2023, you need to appear back here on a Zoom for a hearing.
Okay.
That concludes your matter. You have a good day.
One is ready, the other one is with. Retain.
Mr. Miller, check your chat.
Used to be crystal clear.
I'm so sorry. Mr. Baldwin, I'm gonna, well, actually, everyone, I'm gonna go on a brief recess and go to handle a matter in another courtroom. I will be back in a few minutes.
Okay, Judge.
Thank you.
Mr. Boswell. Mr. Boswell.
Yes, Mr. Blanchard.
Yeah, so what I just hold on